Hello, this is Detective 14, playthrough on Paper Mario, Chapter 2, Part 3, and last part. We ventured through the Dry Dry Desert and made our way to Dry Dry Outpost. In this part, we shall explore this little village, or town if you want to call it that. So let's get started. Now, as always, whenever I have some periods where I don't record, there's bound to be something or there's going to be a reason for why I don't record. So, I'm not going to really commentate on what's happening in the game. I'm really, in this video, I'm just going to try and, take the time for the fact that we're not going to really do any battles here in this video, so, because we're in the village, and we're in a town, local friendly people here, so, there's a few things I want to get off my chest here, so, let me just go ahead and do this quiz right here. So, first things first, the main reason why I haven't really done that many videos is because usually whenever I get sick is usually when the weather or just the climate, I guess you want to call that, when that changes all. So let me just answer this real quick. The next quiz question, yellow. So always you get a star piece right there, but usually the time where I would get sick is usually like around May or even October, I guess. But there's some exceptions apparently this year, because I got some sinuses and a sore throat a couple days ago. So alright, so let me try and do something here. This mouse that just ran all over the place, and now he went back to the store, I guess. I'm guessing he's going back to the store, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to him. So yes, I did suffer through like some sinuses and sore throat, but luckily I'm about to get rid of all that. That's all about to pass pretty soon. So what else? I'm assuming that I got the sinuses and the sore throat. I'm guessing. Well, the sinus might have came from somewhere else, but the sore throat. If I haven't made it obvious enough, actually, there's something here you can do if you buy a specific combination of items. So let me actually do this real quick. You can go to any. I don't know if I've showed this off or not, but if you go to any store or a storekeeper in like anywhere in this game, you can go to the check option and you can store as many items as you want. So I'm gonna store my whack-a-bumps and maybe store a few more items because I need some more inventory space. So I think I'll keep one whack-a-bump on me. I'll get rid of some items that I might not use so I can do this. So there's a special thing you can do if you buy dried shroom, and then after that you buy a dusty hammer. By doing so, you get like this little secret, so that you're friends with secret sign that only friends of Mr. Mustafa know. That means you're in with Mr. Mustafa. So anyway, what was going over? Oh yes, right. If I haven't made it obvious or not, I am a high school senior now. So, with high school seniors, they get senior breakfast, or if you want to call it like that, senior sunrise, something like that. It's really silly, but yes, we have free breakfast, and to be honest, the senior breakfast is not all that worth it, because well, you're only given one sausage and one French toast and maybe a little scoop of eggs, but that's really all there is. So, about those lemons and those limes that we got, you give it to that person that was guarding that door, and he's not there anymore. You give it to them, and he'll tell you that if you buy, I'm pretty sure he'll tell you this, but he'll tell you if you buy the dried shroom and the dusty hammer, I guess he'll just do all that for you. But shame I didn't get to show that off, because oh well, he actually shows off some pretty nice dialogue, but unfortunately I didn't do that in this part. But yes, and the worst part about the senior breakfast is that it was held outside, and at that time there's still those night bugs that's still out there. So yes, I'm guessing the bugs might have gotten into the food, and the food that I was served must have been, some of the bugs must have taken a few nibbles out of those. So right after I just finished my my breakfast there, I just knew that something felt wrong, and you know, I was getting like this weird feeling in my throat. And then through the end of the day, I just started feeling worse and worse. And then, you know, now I'm just thinking, okay, that senior breakfast was totally not worth it. I should have just ate at home, because you know, just more food at home, and that really didn't really fill me up that much. So that's one thing that I want to get off my chest, really. So it looks as though we're actually not going to spend that much time in this area. It's kind of surprised, actually. So another thing I also want to not show, but like go over is for those who are using the Roxio Game Capture HD Pro, as I am right now, you'll eventually come across this update, if you want to call it that, an update or patch, where I should have saved, but I don't think it will matter anymore, because with this update, it finally addressed the one issue that I keep on completely bashing with this game, is, you know, the fact that when you go into a black screen, you desync. Well, with this update, I'm guessing with the software, they actually updated it, so you know, the whole desyncing thing is actually gone. So I'm not sure why I went to the shop. I was thinking about just buying an item there, like a Thunderbolt, but I guess I'm alright without it. But yes, for those who are using the Roxio Game Capture HD Pro, yes, the issue that I've been having so much negativity towards, it's finally gone. So no more desyncing videos. So now I can actually use the Roxio Game Capture HD Pro a lot more. So let's just try and get back to this game a little bit more. So where are we? We got the Pulse Stone from Mr. Mustafa, and now we have to head back into the Dry Dry Desert. Gonna be skipping battles because I'm probably on the higher side of the level, so I don't need to be battling anymore. But we need to get to a certain point in the Dry Dry Desert, and once this whole Pulse Stone starts blinking more, then we'll get to the destination that we need to go. I think we need to go somewhere to the left and a little bit north. So as we go there, we maybe go to the left a little bit more. Another thing I want to, yeah. So I almost got into that battle. I think I need to go down. Do I? No, actually, I'm going back. So I gotta go to the left a little bit more and then go back up. So let me just try and avoid these enemies here. Just actually try and focus on the game, actually. Alright, so desyncing, the Roxio desyncing finally over. As for other videos, like usually when I record, I usually have my fans off, because if I had the fans on, you would actually hear you'd hear some buzzings in the back. If once it starts getting colder and, you know, I don't have no need to use ACs or fans, then probably that's when I'll start recording a little bit more, because, you know, it's actually starting to get chilly, and, you know, that's the time where, you know, people are wearing jackets and stuff. So luckily we're getting to that time. All right, so with that we put the Pulse Stone in that little pedestal there, and this entire ruins comes out of the ground. So I think we got like a little bit more time. We can actually spend some time going in here. So we actually all that went really pretty fast. So I guess we'll spend the next half of this video in this area. I was actually thinking about just having just one video in the Dry Dry Outpost, but I guess not. Guess I'm just speeding through this game. Alright, so another thing I want to also go over, you know what, let's talk a little bit about Mario Kart 8, because, you know what, why the heck not? And I actually want to commentate through this, through these battles, because you know, oh, okay. So I guess they can still hit you from up there, so. We got these new enemies here. We'll have Goombario tell these. These are Pokemummies. Pokemummies are mummies. Pokemummies are Pokies that are dried out and become, you know, just dead life forms. So max HP 4, attack power 2, defense power 0. Careful, the spikes on the head. They're pretty much just like the Pokies that we fought outside of the Dry Dry Desert. So the only really difference here is they have the ability to poison us. So that's not really the good thing if you think about it. Luckily, I don't have the items that can really do a whole lot, except you know, a hammer. But there's a badge in there that one of those coffins dropped. It would have been nice if I actually obtained that badge and equipped it. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to do it the long way and probably the more HP draining way. So I got to try and fight off these pokies here. Try not to take too much damage here. Plus, I got to switch back out to another party member. And unfortunately, he's going to have to use a turn. It would have been nice if I used up Mario's turn to switch and then use Cooper's Power Shell. But anyways, getting back to Mario Kart 8. For those who don't play Mario Kart 8, no, I'll inform you a little here. On it was a couple days ago, but on August 27th there was a patch for Mario Kart 7. It's numerous things, a lot of things that I actually enjoyed, like being able to save your kart combo. Like it'll keep what kart combo that you used last, so you don't have to like keep swapping, switching back to the karts from default. I actually like that. Plus the next race being defaulted when playing offline in Grand Prix or versus races. I really enjoyed that, but there were a few things that I didn't really enjoy from this patch. One of them being a few things that they did with the online. With the online things that they did change, unfortunately, they made the VR system when playing locally. They made that a lot more stingy. So, for instance, if you place first place before the patch, you can get about like, if you're low ranked, like say like a couple, like you're only like 5,000 VR, then you place first place and you can get about 20 VR. And I guess the same kind of goes for, higher VR people, like people that are in the 8,000s. But fortunately, with this patch, it really did not. It really hurt the people with higher VR, because with this patch now, let me try and get my items situated here. So with this patch, unfortunately, that VR where you can place first and just get like, say like I don't know, like 20 VR, they reduced that to now you can only get like about no more than 10. And really on top of that, if you do get bad finishes, then they're going to take a lot more VR. Plus, there's only a certain amount of positions that you can finish where you can actually get more VR. I had some instances when I was playing online in Mario Kart 8, I could finish 3rd and not get any VR. And I could finish 4th and actually lose VR. So really, that's an issue that I'm really hoping that they can rebalance, because I'm pretty sure, I think that might have been the same issue I had with Mario Kart Wii's online mode back in the day, but I couldn't really tell too much. So another thing, I was thinking a little bit about this after I made the video, but for that video that I did about Mario Kart 8's Mercedes-Benz DLC, I guess it's on my channel if you want to see it. I was thinking about some other tracks that I wanted to have while I was racing, instead of just Toad Harbor and Thwomp Ruins. Because I didn't want to put these tracks in the video because, they might be like overdone or so. But there were some other tracks from the Nitro Grand Prix that I actually liked, such as Sunshine Airport and Dolphin Shoals. Those tracks I could really hit my marks on in those areas, and I just felt real accustomed to those tracks as well. So I don't know, maybe if there might be some day where I might actually just go back and do all that. So I think we'll just keep on going until we hit to the next save block. That's the next. That's how long we're gonna keep on going with these videos. Usually I'll just stop at a save block. So we got a new enemy here, and I don't have Goombario out. So let me just damage him up a little bit, and then use up my next turn. And voice cracks. Voice is already going out. So let me just switch out. Or take up my entire turn and tackle these guys. So yes, we're gonna keep on going until we get to the next save blocks. Save block. So yeah, you can really tell. Wow, 15 minutes and I'm already. I guess the sore throat and the sinuses, it's not really that gone, and you can actually kind of hear it in my voice a little. So if that's the case, then I'm sorry. So let's just try and get through this. I think this might be the last battle I will commentate over. The rest I think I might just cut out. So luckily the fact that we upgraded Goombario, that's actually working out pretty nice for us. Because you know he'll be doing two base attacks now. All right, so let's explore this area a little. It's gonna be locked. Yeah, I don't have the key, so we got to go back up. I think there's an area where we have to use Paracarry. And you know what? I think there should be a save block right all the way back here. I think I'll use that save block. And you know what? Because you know I'm really yeah, since all this, you know, I'm really vocally drained here, so I'm gonna go back here, and then I guess I'll just pick up right here. So tune next time for the next part of Paper Mario is we're gonna explore more of the Dry Dry ruins. So till then, see you guys later.